Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, and welcome to another round of Fight Night. I'm gonna bring him in right now so he can do it, Mr. William H.D. Morgan, if you will, baby.
Round one.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Round one. Fight!
We may have just stumbled upon our new catchphrase of the show. They're just organic. William Morgan H.D. I literally thought that at one point this man's initials was H.D. 120%. If you will, that was 100% my boy right there. If you will, baby.
You will, baby. Let's go.
That's his 70s wrestling manager impersonation right there.
Yes.
But this one right. Oh, wait, what? He left.
I think he's trying to make a grand entrance now. That's what I think.
I
think he's trying to make a grand entrance.
I was just about to intro him. Oh, wait. He's back. All right. It's the man. It's the man. It's Top 5 Security.
Good, y'all. I couldn't hear y'all. That's why I had to rejoin. Y'all just went silent for a minute.
Oh,
no
okay,
epic
okay.
intro today. I'm tired, and I feel like top dollar right now. So
Top dollar.
Top dollar. Top
like
dollar of top flight.
top. Hey, no.
Let's go.
Flop dollar of top flight. Hey, he did take flight. I'll give him that. Here.
All right, but whose was better, Top Dollars or Titus O'Neil? Titus O'Neil, I mean, I know a lot of people say it was staged. I don't think it was. And the fact that he missed that center bar by this much, like,
Titus.
I give it to him.
Because it's more meme worthy.
Oh, it's so meme worthy.
Yeah, I mean, flop dollars is just sorry as hell. But Titus, I mean, flop dollars.
Well, you're muted.
We can't hear you. I think security.
Now he had to dip out. What the hell is with my audio today, producer? Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah, you're the Matrix coder. I don't know none of this shit.
There's very little I can actually do with the audio issues because that's usually StreamYard. Shameless plug.
Yo, Josie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of just glanced at Raw.
I didn't watch much of it either. I ate during part of it, and then we have Sports Report in the third hour, so I have it on, but I haven't muted. I saw that Becky and Lita won, which was it's cool. I like that they're giving it giving the titles some notoriety for Mania. Those are two of the best women's champions ever. You can't argue that about Lita, and anybody who wants to argue with me about Becky being one of the greatest, fight me, motherfucker.
Yeah, Becky 2 belts. Come on now. Come on. I'll never forget that. But I don't know. Did I enjoy Dynamite more than Raw?
I got to think back on Dynamite this week.
That better?
There you go. So what were you saying, Top Dollar or Titus O'Neil, Will?
Titus O'Neil, because Titus O'Neil, that was organic.
That was funny.
They were both organic, but Top Dollars was a literal, and I don't like to use this word, but that was a botch.
Yes.
You can't even get in the ring.
Bottom Dollar fucked it up. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be with Bottom Dollar. I meant to say Top Dollar, but it's Bottom Dollar. Titus, the greatest Royal Rumble ever. Don't forget it, guys. It was the greatest one.
We're gonna end up reviewing that at some point.
Please, no. It's like 40, 50 people in that fucking Rumble. Bro, that's gonna take
Too bad his career was a flop too.
Well, you think back, that might have been one of his final matches. But you really can't look at Titus's in-ring career. You got to look at what he's done with their community outreach program.
Oh yeah, the community outreach, yeah.
But
just in the ring,
his in-ring, no, but he still found his way with WWE.
He did. He's still with him, man.
Yeah, he works
an
in
ambassador.
He's like what Mark Henry and Paul White are for AEW. Works with their community outreach.
Yeah.
Man, Titus needs to be in the greatest Royal Rumble #2. That's what we need. Because Vince is obviously writing Raw and SmackDown.
Well, let's just dive right into it right now. I want to talk about this card for Mania. Neither of us really watched Raw, it sounds like.
I saw some of Raw.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Seth freaking Rollins was awesome.
Yep.
Shout out to Lita and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, we were talking about that when you disappeared off the face of the earth there.
And
Lita, man.
I thought, okay, did anybody else really get the vibe that Trish was going to turn on Lita? Or was that just me?
That was just you. I didn't get that.
I really felt like she was going to be part of Damage Control. But
yeah, that would have been cool for the storyline.
Oh my God!
No, he's still here.
I didn't get that vibe.
Oh,
my thumb hit the enter button.
Hit the remove button.
Hit the remove button.
Go.
I have to do this.
But before we dive into Mania, Kill, we've been kind of doing this more and more throughout the shows. I've been really enjoying it. So I'm going to throw in some questions and some what ifs.
Fuck.
Just to get some good discussions going. Me and Will both agree they get some good topics going. We got on a great topic last night on the Sports Report about sacks because I asked him who the all-time leaders in sacks were.
Okay, because last time you fucked me up with these damn questions, okay?
Well, I'm probably still going to fuck you up.
He made me erase the Rock from history. Like, how do you do that, man? You can't do that to me, man.
Well, all right. First off, because wrestling is personal, before I get to the what if question, I don't know if we've all, I know I've talked about it. Will, I don't think you ever have. What got y'all into wrestling?
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's simple for me, but I'll let somebody else go.
Will, you go first.
Go first, Will.
My grandmother. We used to watch wrestling. We used to watch wrestling together. She was a big Tommy Wildfire Rich fan and a big Mr. Wrestling #2 fan. And I walked in there when I was younger. I said, "Grandma, what you watching?" "I'm watching wrestling." So it's like my first match was like Tommy Rich.
Oh my God, some old school, man.
I forgot who it was.
That NWA.
That's NWA. Yeah. It was like Tommy Rich, and I can't remember who he was fighting.
No wonder you get so pissed about Tyrus being the champion, because that has memories.
Yeah,
that promotion has memories to you.
Go back and look at your previous NWA champions. He's an embarrassment to all of them. Even if you go back to your WCW champions, say what you want to about Hulk Hogan. That's not an embarrassment like Tyson is an embarrassment.
You even look at like it's run through TNA. There's not really one that I would point out that was. I mean, shit. Our Truth Killings three time.
Mm-hmm. And we ain't even talking about his tag team accomplishments. But regardless, Tyson is an embarrassment. I'll say it to his face. I'll be that bold. It's an embarrassment, man.
He can't catch you. Go ahead. I mean,
yes, your body can't. But anyway,
he can't catch any of us.
He can't catch none of us. But I just think it's embarrassment.
My chance is that my knee would break, or I'd break my toe.
But I just think that he's an embarrassment. Like I said, if you go back and look at previous champions, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. If you go a little bit more modern, even Lex Luger was a more appropriate champion than Tyrus. And it's just a shame. I mean, Sting, Barry Windham, guys like that, they took the business seriously. Back then, you took it serious. And then you're going to put a prestige title like that on somebody like Tyrus. Okay. That's what pisses me off.
Make me NWA champion. Fuck it, right? If he could be the champ.
If he can be champ, anybody can be champ.
Let Josie be the champ.
Josie be the champ right now.
Hell yeah, he's qualified.
Yeah,
put that 10 pounds of gold right here, man.
Yeah,
because I do agree with Will. Like, there's certain titles that will always hold prestige in wrestling fans' minds, and unanimously for the history that is behind the NWA, the champions that have held not just the world title, but a lot of their titles.
Mm-hmm.
The champions that they created, and I mean, one of the straight up longest running wrestling companies ever. And it doesn't. I don't know. Tyrus just doesn't. He doesn't shine.
Fit. He doesn't fit with your current. And we jive on him all the time. You know, when he was Magnus, but at least he fit the previous champions of the NW. He fits. He makes sense.
Well,
he makes sense.
There's a difference there because there was a point where Magnus was making the title. Title was not making Magnus.
But at least he fit in that list of.
Definitely prestige. Yeah. I mean, you're always going to have the holders of titles that you're just like, well, that run didn't work, or I really just don't see him as as the top guy. I mean, it happens in WWE all the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Brock Lesnar's been champion 5 times in the last 3 years, or before Roman.
Mm-hmm. It just don't make no sense to me that he's champion, and I hope he'll come off it soon. I'm looking forward to seeing him lose it more than I am Roman Reigns lose it. So that tells you something right there. You had viable options that you could have put the title on, would have been better for the company that I feel, and you still went with that dude.
Well, and honestly, I would have liked to seen Cardona actually get a run. Mm-hmm. He got hurt right as he got it. Right, I'd like to seen his run.
Yep.
So I wish Cardona would have won that, but I will say, it looks like they're building up Magnus's former tag partner, part of Strictly Business. Oh, I can't think of. He's married to your girl, Camille.
Yeah, you talking about what's his name? I can't remember his name. He just won a TV title.
Yeah, he just won their TV title. Mm-hmm. I think he'll be a world title holder soon.
Oh yeah. He's got world champion written all over him.
Imagine wrestling Tyrus. Like all the grease.
I mean, you can't give him. He is a good wrestler.
He's all right.
One of what affects my opinion of Tyrus is I don't like the person. It's the same thing about JBL.
My thing with Tyrus is the person and his appearance. Because, you know, if you're going to look at it, and yeah, Dusty was a big dude too, but at least Dusty was, you know, he was so charismatic. And it came out with the energy and got the crowd involved. But every time I see Tyrus comes out, it's like you can hear a pin drop or a bunch of boos. I mean, you know,
because he's used to somebody better call my mama.
Man. Nah, fuck out of here with that. Listen, Tyrese, whatever the hell his name is, give it to Matt Cardona, please.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Really give it to. And I still love Camille. I still love Camille down there. She doing her thing.
She killing it right now.
She doing her thing, man. Woo. And that women's division is starting to get tough. I will give NWA credit on that. That women's division is starting to get tough. It's not like AEW yet, but they're slowly building it up. So I gotta give them props on that.
All right, Kill. What got you into wrestling?
My friend, when I was a little kid, he used to do this weird RKO move on me all the time. RKO. And just catch me lacking. I don't know. And then when I actually asked him, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why do you keep attacking me, trying to like bring me down to the ground? He showed me a video of like Randy Orton RKOing somebody.
RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did RKO on somebody once.
He used to like fake punt me too. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing? Orton. Yeah, he was a huge Randy Orton nut.
He going to that place. He going to that place. He going to that place.
He showed me a match. I think it was Randy Orton versus Mick Foley. And that I loved it. I just loved it.
Randy and Mick had such an amazing feud.
That man, rewatching it now that I'm older, man.
And I know and I know it's two different generations, and I know one was on his way in while the other was on his way out.
Hold on, I'm not going nowhere.
Okay,
I'm sitting right here. I'm not going nowhere.
But I wonder why we didn't get Orton Rock.
Oh,
at least more than what we did.
Because
I saw one. I remember that one promo that one little promo they did together, and that's all I remember.
When Rock and Cena came in, or when Cena and Randy came in, Rock was already pretty much on his way out.
Yeah, I remember that much. Yeah,
and then like he only came back for that one Cena match.
Yeah,
like he hasn't been back for really anything else other than a one-off appearance on Raw or whatever.
Right. I always wondered why we didn't get those two other than that one promo.
Because Dwayne is lazy.
Yeah.
That's like Dwayne the Pebble. Dwayne
Damn,
the Geode.
Oh,
Dwayne.
he got demoted.
Dwayne the Pebble Johnson.
You're a fucking geode. Where the hell
It's
that
the
means?
Pebble.
All right. So the what
Pebble.
if question of the night is,
oh shit, here we go.
What if Nikita Lyons was with
actually
Josie right
a
now?
little different.
What if Nikita was with Josie right now?
This camera would not be on. I would not be here.
We finna see the group chat. Hey guys,
y'all
two handle it. Cancel the show. We'll do a 2-man team.
We'll do this next
Fuck
week.
y'all.
I'm out.
He said we could do it.
Especially in full honesty right now, guys. It's been so long that if anything were to hit me up,
listen. If Nikita would have hit him up right now, tell him what's good, baby. Man,
I'm on a flight.
He's gonna flip all of us off. Go fuck yourselves. I'll see you next week. And just go.
Fuck y'all. Go fuck yourself. I'm out. Which was he supposed to do though? That's what he's supposed to do.
Would you blame Josie?
Nope, not at all.
Any person on this planet, man, woman, or beast, would do that for Nikita Lyons. All right, like I'm
the beast.
You ain't the damn beast. All right,
I'm just saying because I don't identify as a man or a woman.
It'd be either or.
Beast.
You're handsome. I don't see you as a beast, but still, yes.
Hey,
man.
Hey, because I'll be like that with Athena. Athena come over here. Hey, I'll holler.
Bailey, that's my favorite. I'm sorry, Bailey.
What's wrong with Bailey?
Bailey.
She got an ass whipped the other night.
Hey, listen, it was a fluke. It's bad writing.
Oh my God, Becky's promo. You had a boyfriend and he's not even in the it was Seth's promo to Bailey.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my God. But
I love Bailey. Yeah.
So the real what if tonight, you are put in charge of a wrestling company.
Okay.
What 3? No, you know what? I'll give you. What 4 titles are you starting with? Mind you, you have to start with a world title.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to have a world title. So
but past that, it could be anything else. Crazy.
Anything else? Who you putting on? Who are your first 4 champions?
Damn.
Yeah, it's a big one. So I think I'm going to stop right there.
Your second title can be the Top Flight Security TV Championship. I mean, you'd be anything. Shit.
Top Flight Security. Whoa, Craig.
There you go.
Hold on, it's time. Let me think.
You got to go all quiet. Think. Will.
Okay.
Are you?
My first, of course, the world title.
Yeah.
The second would be the United States Championship.
Which one? Which one? Because I want to know which one would be, which design or which one would you use?
The classic design. The classic.
The old school NWA one.
NWA one.
See, I really like IWGPs.
That's a beautiful belt too, though.
That US title is so pretty.
That thing is pretty. It is pretty. I'm gonna say in front.
I love that. Yeah, the thing Kenny Omega got.
Yep.
Yes, the one that Mox held. It's so pretty.
That thing is pretty. It's pretty. It's so
pretty.
Beautiful.
Okay.
The third for me, I won a TV championship, so it'd be the NWA World Television Championship, and then number 4 will have to be a World Tag Team title.
So no women's division.
To start off.
What?
To start off.
To start off.
I mean, 90% of wrestling companies start that way.
The hell's that?
What the fuck
water.
did you do?
I was drinking something. Don't worry about it.
Look at all
That
blurry.
That gin and
Kind
juice.
of got
Dipping on gin juice.
kinda got
Bad.
I got something on my camera, but it's not what you think.
Oh,
Okay.
low now.
But yeah, that's the way I would go. And if
All right.
if I was given the fifth, then it'd be a women's championship. But I want to make sure the
So-
men was established first.
World title,
Mhm.
tag titles, TV title, and what
And a
was
US
and a US
championship.
title.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming main title, obviously. US title is your secondary mid.
Mm-hmm.
Your TV title is your lower mid,
Lower mid card.
and then tag title to have a tag division.
You have a tag division. Yep.
I like that. All right, so I'm gonna say you have to put the title holders within the 2000s.
Damn.
Because I know you're gonna go all old school, and not of all of us know all those people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 2000
right.
and up at least. Come on,
All
attitude of ruthless aggression. That's what I know.
But I'll tell you what, Will. I will give you one out of your era.
One
if
old
you
school.
want to make
Okay.
one your world title or whoever, I'll give you one.
Okay.
But just because I know you and your wrestling knowledge, you'll pick
Insane.
Hank Frank from
Yeah,
NWA.
like who the fuck is Frank Hank? Like who is that? We don't know him.
Okay, my world
Okay,
champion has to be someone charismatic, someone who can wrestle also. My world champ would be The Rock. My TV champion, if I'm taking my old school, I'm taking my shot here with Arn Anderson. You get no better than Arn Anderson.
Oh yeah, that's a great pick.
My
okay.
That fucking spine buster.
Ooh, these are devastating.
Nasty.
Devastating.
I might mean when I pick mine. I'm a mean when I pick mine.
My US champion, I gotta put my. It's tough because I got two in mind for it, but I'm gonna cut the difference because he's a little younger. Out of AJ and Will Ospreay, I'm taking Will Ospreay because he's a little bit younger, can carry me a
But
little further.
AJ would be your number one contender, right?
AJ be my number one contender. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
See, this was a great question.
And then
this question.
and then my world tag team champions. That's kind of tough, but you know what? I gotta go with Edge and Christian.
Okay. That's a good.
I mean that's a solid. I mean, like not even solid. That is a stacked company, top four. Like
a godly company.
That's or top five because of the tag titles.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at what all of their careers, every single person that you mentioned, all of their careers. Now, just curiosity, will I give you a fifth and you get a women's title? Who's your women's champion?
Big on Swole.
No. Hell no.
She gonna kill everybody. Don't do that.
My women's champion, I'm gonna go against the grain. I love Athena. Everybody knows this, but it's tough.
Come on, Will.
It's tough, man.
Will you don't understand Will's devotion to women's wrestling.
It's tough, man, because I don't want to slight nobody. I don't want to slight nobody.
Like he knows more about women's wrestling than he does any other wrestling. So he's literally going through a carousel of women. He's like, oh, she deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. She never had one. She never had one.
If I'm going, it's within the time, so I gotta go with Prime Leader. Leader. I'm sorry.
Leader.
Okay. I mean, you can't go wrong there. You can't go wrong there.
I love my leader. I ain't gonna lie. She still looks beautiful to this day.
So Will,
yeah. Hell yeah.
That is a hell of a lineup. Champions. I like it.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Kill. You got a lot to live up to on that one.
All right, so I gotta pick the
your world champion.
My world champion. Okay.
And then,
okay.
You pick the title. You pick the titles you start with, and then you put the people within those titles.
Real quick, Will.
Mm-hmm.
What world title would you use?
I already know which one I'm gonna use.
Yeah, I know mine too.
Yeah,
Ric Flair's NWA belt.
That was what is now the 10 pounds of gold?
What is now the 10 pounds of gold?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either that or Wing Eagle.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm picking big gold. I mean, obviously that's.
Yeah, you gotta get big
there,
gold.
Kill.
You
That
gotta
was
get big gold.
I'm picking big gold.
Me, there's
come on.
to me, it's big gold, and then back to IWGP, the World Heavyweight Championship.
That thing beautiful too.
I mean,
That's
AEW's is
belt.
gorgeous too, but
I love MJS's belt, but yeah.
Another belt that I love back in the day, that TNA Legends title. I love that belt too.
You love that TNA Legends title.
I love that Legends title, man. I'm not spending $500 for it. They got it on their website for like $4.99, but I love that belt.
Yeah, them belts are like I'm this close to buying big gold, but damn,
they got. I saw this. I was on
prices,
Pro
man.
Wrestling. I was on Pro Wrestling Tees this past week, and they've got the TNT for $500. And I was just like,
Jesus,
fuck no,
Jesus. That NWA titles, that NWA World TV title that Stats got. I was looking at it, man. Even that's high. That's like $250. Jesus.
I want the AEW World Championship belt. It's beautiful. That motherfucker's like what, 700?
Yeah, $699.
That's just from them. Like when it first came out, I was on a bunch of belt collectors pages on Facebook. People paying $1,500, $2,000 to get it looking as real to TV as possible.
Oh no. I love that belt, but god damn, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
But okay.
But then you look at it, the Fiend belt and the Mankind belt and the Stone Cold belt, which they charge $1,000 for those.
That's crazy.
Stupid. We got times paid $1,000 for a fucking ugly ass Fiend belt. I'm sorry for all the Fiend fans, but the belt is ugly in my opinion. I love the Stone Cold belt. That one looks awesome. All right. Oh, okay. My bad. The belt for the world champion will be big gold. I know you're shocked I'm not picking the toy belts, as Stacks calls them. Fuck you, Stacks. It's not toy belts.
They don't look great. They're just terrible world titles.
I know.
They're terrible.
They're the Crayola World Championships. Yeah. The Crayola World Championships.
And we will get new titles this year, more likely.
Yeah.
When Cody beats him, like those titles are done.
I don't know. I'm hearing more and more people say Cody may not beat him.
That'd be a damn shame.
And they're not splitting the titles. I'm hearing more and more about 1,000 days.
Did you just say that you're hearing that Cody won't beat Roman?
Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get out of here. Ow. Oh.
We'll talk about that some more. And when we get into Mania here in a little bit, but
okay, so I'll say my rant for that if Roman wins, because I'm gonna have a huge fucking nuclear rant.
We riot.
I'm going.
We riot. I agree.
We riot.
I'm about to wrestling Twitter is gonna hate me. The Roman Reigns fans, they're gonna fucking hate me when I go off.
No, I'm coming right on here for my reaction. I tell you that right now. I'm doing a live right afterward.
Fuck that shit. That's a nightmare.
We'll be on.
I'm doing a live. We're gonna be on. We're gonna give. I'm going off if that happens.
Oh, we're actually gonna see it live. Man.
Yeah, we're all gonna see all of our reactions. Oh, and
I'm inviting all my friends to that, particularly if Cody lose. Oh man,
that match. And it's all right. Okay.
All right. Back to the question. Back to
the question. So my world title belt will be the big gold.
All right. Who holds it?
And I was thinking long and hard about this. It's gonna be Stone Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I mean, you can't go wrong there.
And that's the bottom line.
I can't. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. So bitch had to do it. That's my boy. I love Stone Cold.
That's pretty good skill.
And you said, what was it? You said there's like there's 3 others I need.
You can have 3 others.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have a TV title. And then it's gonna be the I always like this belt. The WCW TV title.
The one Stats got.
Yeah, I love that belt.
Yeah.
And you already know who the champ's gonna be. You already know who the champ. I got the largest arms in the world. Scott Steiner. He's a I'm picking Scotty. I gotta pick
Papa Pump. It's your hookup. Holla. If you hear me.
Hill, is that your high mid or your low mid belt?
not Steiner low mid. It's low mid. I'm just gonna let you know. Yeah, Medeja. Ain't got time for no damn Medeja. I love you, Medeja, but not got time for that.
Some Steiner math. Some Steiner math.
You better stop.
50 and 1/3% chance of winning.
A sacrifice.
That sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
You got a 30-40% chance of winning.
Run pump.
Yo, Braun sounds just like him. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, he's signed a legend deal with WWE now, so he's gonna be on at some point.
Oh my gosh. Bring that back, man. Bring that back.
I think him and his brother are gonna get inducted this year.
They should.
I think when Braun comes to the main roster, they might give him Scott as a manager. That would be the greatest thing in history. I mean, he's going to say a few curse words, but still, that would be nice. My upper mid title will be the IC title. Because Will chose the fucking US title. Yes. I was going for the US title, but you're a dick. Will, you're mean. And I'm choosing the white IC belt Cody had.
The Cody IC belt.
Yeah, the Cody. I
gotta say, it was clean. Every time I see his weight belt now, I think about it.
Y'all didn't like the Yellow Warrior one?
I didn't hate it. The white IC belt and white straps back then were so any kind of non-traditional title was so not done.
Yeah,
it was just different. It was cool looking. It was so clean.
Yeah. All right, Kill. What else you got?
All right, who's your fourth, Kill?
The champion for the IC title will be. I'm gonna pick someone. I'm gonna say Jeff Hardy in his prime.
Ooh,
prime Jeff Hardy.
Good pick.
There you go.
No drugs.
Off the drugs. No alcohol.
Off the drugs. No drugs. No.
Can't drive for 10 years. Can't drive for 10 years.
Woo wee. That's Matt gonna have to carpool him a lot.
But that's better than what he could have got.
Yeah, he could start being back on television soon now. So
hopefully he takes his time and rehabilitates himself. We ain't talking about you right now, Jeff. Because I
remember when he came back. Do you remember when he came back right? You remember when he came back right? And he didn't wrestle that much, but when he came back right, oh yeah, he was on point.
Well, I mean, even the little things that he did with TNT or with AEW before he got, man, he was killing it with Matt.
Yeah.
And I know they were going to win the titles that night.
Yeah.
So I really hope they get to try and run it back one more time. They deserve one more good final run.
Yeah.
Yep, they deserve it.
All right, so
Kill. So for title.
I'm stuck because I really want to give the women's division a title. I really do. They deserve
I'll give you an honorary mention for a women's division.
Okay, thank you. Because I was just going to choose the women's division just to put them on. Because we need a women's division. That's mandatory. So tag titles. There will be tag titles, motherfucker. And I'm going to choose I ain't choosing them damn colored Skittle belts we got now. Fuck that shit. Those belts are fucking dog shit.
Said the Skittles belt.
That's what they are. One is blue, one's red.
They are. And honestly, that's probably AEW's weakest title. I don't really like.
Are you going back to the
title.
belts of the Jumping Bomb Angels?
The Jumping Bomb Angels.
What is that?
You going back that far?
Damn, that's like some damn Akhenaten damn Egyptian times.
There's
right
only
there.
been 2 women's tag team champions overall.
No, I'm not picking the tag titles for the women.
No,
I'm about to say, okay.
No, this is for the men.
There's a world a women's title. Okay, I got you.
And I'm sorry, Will. I'm designing my new ones before I'm picking either of those titles.
Nah, I don't blame you.
Okay, I like the AEW tag titles. They look nice, so I might just say fuck it and pick that. If not, I'll probably pick the Ruthless Aggression era tag title, maybe.
I didn't like those either. Honestly, no company has a great tag title.
Impact I know y'all love them copper penny titles. Y'all know y'all love them copper penny titles. Don't hate
the copper penny.
Y'all know y'all love them.
The Impact tag titles are pretty nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
The IWGP Junior tag titles are nice.
Those are nice.
All right, just say I like those titles. I'll pick Impact.
All right, and who's your women's champion?
Oh, my tag team champions will be Rated RKO.
Okay, nice.
And my women's
didn't get a long enough run.
Sadly,
No,
and I
no,
love
no, no, no,
and
no,
I
no.
love those two together. They're freaking hilarious. And my women's champion now, Will. I gotta pick my baby girl. I gotta pick my favorite. I got to
Bailey.
pick Bailey.
Ain't no wrong with that.
I love me some Bailey.
I mean,
I'm
Ain't no wrong
sorry.
with that.
Yeah.
out of the 4 horsewomen of WWE, number 2 in her WWE career,
Oh, who's the best? Do you think?
Becky.
Yeah. Yep. Fuck it. I might want to change it to Becky because, in my opinion, Bailey. I'm picking with Bailey. That's my baby.
To me, it's Becky, Bailey, Sasha, Charlotte, because I just feel like all of Charlotte's stuff was handed to her because of her last name.
Yeah.
And not that she's not talented.
Because she did improve. Because
She's good.
when she was in NXT, she was doing all that flippy Kelly nice girl
Yeah.
shit. But she didn't knock a bitch in the mouth until she got to that main roster. When she got to that main roster, then she started knocking bitches around. So I gotta give her. I don't like the fact that she's been given so much, but I will give her props that she has improved.
Yeah, I pick Becky. I mean Bailey.
Ain't no wrong with that.
You know what I mean? I love.
Ain't no
both,
wrong with
by
that.
the way. But I love me some. But Bailey is single, so
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though, guys. If Sasha has a long run over in Japan, do you look at her more favorably than you do now?
See, the thing is what we talk about all the time. You really have to break apart time in WWE to time outside of WWE because it's 2 different things. And
it is.
I think as a whole, as a wrestler, yes, she starts to, in the hardcore fan side, build more clout than the other girls because she's come out and she's shown her stuff outside of WWE.
Right.
But with the average WWE fan who is just a WWE fan,
they won't respect her as such.
They won't ever see her. And then I think on most people's list, she's going to be 4th as far as WWE.
But Sasha's going to be improve greatly.
I want to see Mercedes Moné in AEW.
There's just some bad stats that kind of because she never really had a back-to-back title reign.
No.
She'll win it, lose it, then win it, lose it. I mean,
Vince.
Yeah.
Vince.
Yeah.
She just never got this really good push she deserved. Like every other one of those women have gotten at least one. Becky and Bailey. Well, no, that's not even true. All 3 of those women have gotten more than one. So, all right, real quick on mine, and because I do still want to talk about what the Mania card's shaping up to. And a little bit of AEW, so we got to get it on. But all right, my world title, I'm going with Kill. But just because Kill took Big Gold, even though it would be Big Gold, I'm going to switch up and I'm going to go the IWGP World Championship, the one before they just changed it.
I hate the new one. I hate the new one. It looks fucking horrible. But the old one was fucking awesome.
Oh my god, it's
so
gorgeous.
I love to have that belt, but I know it's going to be about $1,500 by the time
at least.
And we ain't even talking about shipping.
That's so. I want the overtime.
Yeah, that would be my world title, and then my champion. Going a little outside the box here. Jay White.
You know wrong.
Ooh, Switchblade. Okay.
I really want to see what Jay White can do as a world champion in the States. Like, I'm excited. Wherever he ends up, I'm excited to see that. So,
AEW.
Hopefully. My number 2, my upper mid, is going to be.
What?
What?
I got a feeling what I got a feeling. I know what you're gonna say.
What?
So,
what do you think?
So go on, do it.
I'm gonna say.
Go on, do it.
I'm not sure actually. So, what do you think?
You know who you want.
What?
Ricky Starks.
I mean, yeah. Definitely.
Told you.
Why not? Yeah.
Told you.
He's definitely going to be my upper mid card.
Ricky Starks.
Yes.
He needs a title. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Come on.
But as far as the title he holds, I am going to go actually a little outside the box here. X Division.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ooh,
And I
okay.
still think Ricky is great for that title, especially if you're giving it upper mid card status.
Okay.
But I'm a sucker for a cruiserweight X Division-y type of division. And then I'm going to be more of the gimmick type of match booker anyway, because my lower mid card, deathmatch champion, motherfuckers.
Okay. But who's
What?
the champion?
What, Will?
Will, what you doing?
I thought I
know
heard my
Will.
phone. I thought
Will.
I heard something back there. Go
No,
ahead.
you're shaking your head when I said
Will.
deathmatch champion.
Oh, nothing. You good. You good. You good.
No, just to be a little different, and I think a good death match, and Will, we talked about this, and you agree with this. A good death match every once in a while is great.
Yeah.
And I think it's not a title that's defended all the time. Like, you really got to build the story behind this title. In each match for the title is an ending.
Ending to a feud.
Ending to a feud because you've built up so much.
Right.
And then, oh man, but to hold that title, there's so many good motherfucking options. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a fatal four-way. Fatal four-way. Oh, and the title is going to be the old school hardcore title, just because that title was fucking awesome.
Oh my goodness. Trish Stratus held it.
I could have said the 24/7 title. So
yeah. Well, you did basically.
No.
I mean, I would not have that rule. By the way, no. So
be on the plane,
it's
sleep,
really
and lose.
hard. But
be on the plane, sleep, and lose your title.
My fatal four would be Mick, John Moxley. I think you have to have Terry Funk in a match like that.
Ooh.
I think you have to have Terry.
Ooh.
And then, well, Nick Gage or Joey Janela, who gets the fourth spot?
Nick Cage.
Nick Gage.
Yeah.
I like Joey, though, I mean, I love Joey, and he's a deathmatch king. But Nick is just so synonymous with the match.
It's like, it's like it's his calling card almost. He's bread and butter.
So, and then honestly, if you got Mick in their prime, Terry in his prime, those two guys right where they're at right now, I still think Terry wins it. So Terry Funk is my deathmatch world champion. And then my tag titles would be different. It would be intergender titles. I love a good intergender match. I think they should happen more often. In a world where we suspend reality, which is what we do with wrestling all the time, from, oh yeah, they're really fighting, to, oh yeah, The Undertaker is magical.
But the only thing about it, and I sort of kind of see Vince's point, because a lot of sponsors don't feel that way, because sponsors aren't wrestling fans. I get Vince's point. I get where you say where you come from, because Impact's done it.
Yeah, Impact is doing it more and more often, and AEW's done it.
And to a lesser scale, the Indies have done it too. So
they happen a lot on the Indies. Happens a lot. I still remember a thing that against AR Fox to this day.
Well,
and that's what Candice LeRae was known for in the Indies.
She took that power bomb from old boy. I thought she was gonna die.
Wait, I want to change my world champion to Omos.
Oh, fuck off.
Hell no.
Fuck off.
Hell no. Omos? Oh, hell, Omos that. Hell
fuck
no.
Off. Yeah.
I want to change my US champion. I would change the US champion to Brown Strongman.
You cut off. You cut off. But and then
he said Brown Strongman.
My intergender tag it's hard because there's not really any intergender tags already made up. So I'm going to take chemistry out of it and just who I think would be dominant. Give me Britt Baker and Adam Cole, baby.
Woo. I mean, I like both, but I prefer Britt because she's Britt. You know, I like my Britt. I like.
But I think the two of them together would be amazing tag team and have some amazing matches.
Tony Khan, please listen to this man. If you want money, okay, listen.
And then
Mark Henry. How about this one? Mark Henry and Nyla Rose.
Yes.
The world's strongest slam? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm coming home, y'all.
I'm coming home,
Maya. I'm coming home, baby.
Did he get jumped?
I
got plenty in the tank left.
That shit was
one of the greatest.
One of the greatest ever. Promos. And it make it so bad. If you guys go back and look on Twitter, it actually was building up momentum on Twitter throughout the whole day. Part of that night until they did it. People actually thought that fool was gonna really retire. Everybody thought that fool was gonna retire.
Hey, he should have beat
that salmon suit. That salmon suit.
And compare, but I'm taking at that point compared to other, Mark Henry was still relatively young. So it's like it was gonna be if you retiring, it's either because you just don't feel you don't have it anymore, or you just want to spend more time with your family. It's not wrestling wise, and he wasn't hurt that often compared to other wrestlers. So it didn't make much sense to me. He was gonna retire, so I started kind of it's gonna be a swerve.
Yeah, he was in his 30s at the time, right?
30s at the time, yeah.
When you retire in the prime of your life,
yeah,
do that, nah,
right.
But he was coming home, Maya. He coming home.
All right, and then my honorable mention for my women's, since Britt's in my intergender, I'm giving it to Chris Statlander.
Love Chris.
I think Chris would already be a world champion in AEW if her ACLs wouldn't keep breaking.
Oh, wait. Can I change from Bailey to Jamie Hayter?
I mean, they're both solid.
I might. I love me some Jamie. I don't know, man. She's starting to become
a
wrestling crush.
So, WrestleMania is like 30 plus days away.
The road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's feeling more and more. I'm seeing some Vince strings. It looks like the Omos Lesnar match is happening.
Oh God!
That's the bathroom break right there.
That's the bathroom break.
That's the bathroom break right there.
I'm playing my game.
That's the bathroom. Going to get some water. Going to play a couple of games of Monster Hunter.
Exactly. Like, I'm playing me some damn.
Come on, want to see that shit.
I'm gonna play me some Ratchet and Clank. I don't give a fuck. I know.
I'm unlocking Dan. I'm unlocking Dan's porn password. Watch some Asian porn during that match.
Whoa, the Brazzers. Damn. Okay.
Brazzers. Brazzers.
Hell.
Nobody want to see that, man. Don't nobody want to see that. That man's pathetic.
This is not a Triple H decision. It's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Raw last night aired like a Vince show.
It was ass. I'm sorry.
It just didn't. I think Vince is back in control of creative. I really am.
I'm happy to see Lita and Becky get that win, but I kind of asked myself, yeah, Lita never won it, but
it's because of who they're going to be facing,
and it wasn't around during her time.
They brought her in because it's who they're going to be facing at Mania. They wanted two marquee tag teams because they're going to be facing Rousey and Baszler.
Yeah.
So
that'll do it.
And then, honestly, you should have figured out a way to put Bayley and Becky together and given us a little bit of the Four Horsemen. We were for years.
Yeah, Four Horsemen.
You should have figured that shit out.
Yeah.
But
because Bayley don't need damage control anyway.
Damage control sucks, but the woman don't suck.
And the woman it don't suck, but overall it sucks.
Almost.
Yeah. It's like people forget Bayley was a world champ. It's like people forget that.
Almost Lesnar is definitely a bathroom break match.
Trash.
I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't watching that.
We've already talked about a lot of the other confirmed matches. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea. Banger.
Get her, Rhea. Get her.
Bianca versus Asuka. Oh my
Get
God.
her, Oscar.
Asuka.
Get her. Get her, Oscar. Get her.
Anna.
She's
Anna,
on fire.
baby.
Kanna's on fire right now. Everyone loves her.
Roman Reigns, Cody. All right, Kill. Before we get into what could be coming to the card, I have heard rumor that they are now talking about giving him his 1,000 days.
I've sadly heard the same things, that they might push this feud to SummerSlam and have Cody win it then.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel, because it's time for the titles to be split. But Vince, you see, it's Vince. This is a completely different beast we're dealing with here. Good old Vinnie Mac is in charge of this. He's steering the motherfucker. You feel me? Like, I'm getting mad just thinking about him retaining. I'm losing my mind. I don't want that to happen at all whatsoever. Josie, please go tell those rumors. Go tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay. No. Split the titles at Mania. Have them win it and give.
Cody only wants one anyway.
He just wants the black one.
I feel like that story was built in and they're missing it.
Cody likes chocolate anyway. Just give him the fucking black title, and then give away the blue title, and then we're good. On Raw, just say, "Hey, I'm giving up the Universal title to SmackDown." Boom, done. All right, let's go.
You like chocolate anyway. Look,
give him the black one.
Look, this will bring Brandon. This don't bring his wife around. Don't bring her around. No, hell no, don't bring her around. She's annoying. Do not bring her around. As long as you keep her off to the side, keep her at the crib, or you can put her in a producer role. Hell, you can even put her at Gorilla if you want to. Don't bring her out in the ring.
Like, let her be a cheerleader or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. There,
let's go, Cody. Something like that.
Let's go, Cody. Let's go.
No, please, Josie, please. If that happens, I'm losing my fucking mind on stream.
Don't need Brady.
I'm gonna fucking.
She couldn't wrestle. She couldn't wrestle, and she can't talk.
I'm talking about Brandon. I'm talking about fucking Roman retaining. But I'll lose.
Oh no! Don't let that happen, please. Don't let that happen.
Hold on, let me knock on wood.
Yes.
Because I'm tired of them.
Don't let that happen, please.
Yeah. And it's time for it to come to an end. But I've heard a lot of people talking about it maybe going to SummerSlam, giving him his 1,000 days. By the time Mania gets here, he'll need 80.
He's 80 days.
So we're just gonna push the Cody and Roman feud till SummerSlam, pretty much, for 2 months.
Yep.
I mean, on the upside, there'll be some great content, but on the downside, we won't feel the same.
I don't know. I get tired of the same matches over and over again, real quick.
Who's he gonna face at Money in the Bank in the UK?
It looks like the bloodline is fracturing, so I don't know. All right.
The bloodline has to fall. It's time.
So some of the matches still being rumored. It is still being rumored that the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is still going to happen, even after Owens saying no.
He's going to do it. Come on. It's gonna.
I don't know how they've got 30 days to make it happen.
Yep.
That's 4 weeks. They have to do it.
So, I think as of Monday, we'll have this match: John Cena versus Austin Theory for United States Championship. Cena comes back to Raw Monday.
Cena loses.
Oh, for sure.
There's
there's no reason for him to win.
Nope.
The whole reason is to put Theory over.
Right. That's why I say Cena loses.
Yeah. Theory is going to be hella annoying WrestleMania Raw.
After the Raw after? Yeah.
Oh my God. He's gonna be worse than Dominic. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Mommy.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's this room I'm hearing? Okay, I know AEW just released Vicky Guerrero.
They did.
But now they're saying the release is kind of funny because you release her now with Mania coming up. So can we see Vicky having something to do with Dominic?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't really want to hear her voice though. Or you don't. I don't.
I don't think so, honestly.
I mean,
I
Guerrero,
doubt
her having that last name was a walking storyline.
Yeah, for her entire career.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they go back into like Dominic being Eddie's son again, I guess.
I mean, they've got Dom out there trying to look as much Eddie as they can.
Right.
The mullet, the mustache, they've already got him trying
maybe
to pull
maybe they
off
kind
Eddie.
of come out to Ray and say, Ray, I'm sorry, but
Like the Latino heat. I mean, no, fuck Dominic, by the way. I hate him. I can't stand him.
his job.
I enjoy Dom.
Then he's doing his job.
No,
If you hate him, then he's doing his job.
I hate him to the point where I enjoy it, if that makes sense. I hate him.
It's the same way I feel about MJF.
That little promo he did with Charlotte wasn't bad.
I hate MJF.
That rated R on a PG show promo.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yep.
He said,
and what the hell? And why Charlotte look like a walking toucan of Sam? What's wrong with her face?
Plastic surgery, bro.
Oh my gosh.
It's melting. It's melting, man.
Oh my gosh.
So the other one, it says Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Damage Control, but we know now that that's not the case.
Don't happen.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be Becky and Lita, which I mean, great match.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Rousey and Baszler win that match.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey?
Yeah. When she's motivated, I will give Ronda props. When she's motivated and she wants to be there,
great.
That's a hell of a talent.
The problem was the whole last two runs, she didn't want to be there.
She didn't want to be there.
I like Shayna. She's cool.
And Shayna's cool.
I love Shayna.
Yeah,
I think Shayna should be
cool too.
a world champion, personally.
When she got
NXT Shayna versus current Oscar.
Oh.
They had some bangers back then. They had some bangers in NXT when she was Asuka then.
Yep.
So
yeah, Shayna's a beast. Like I need to see her back on top again.
Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship.
I want Gunther to retain.
It's gonna be a badass match.
That's gonna be a bad match. That's gonna be a battle of two big dudes just going at
it. Two big dogs.
Yeah, two big dogs.
Two big dogs.
How Dan said he got that dog.
He got that
dog. The big dogs out there.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be just a great smash mouth.
There's two big dudes that's going.
Two really talented big dudes too.
Yeah, both of them can go.
Talented big dudes.
Both of them can go. I just didn't like Drew when he was Vince McMahon's puppet back in the day. But since he got past that point, yeah, he's cool.
Your casual viewer pull-in match of the card so far: Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. Now we've all talked shit about Logan Paul. We don't like him.
Which Paul brother lost this weekend?
Jake.
Okay. I knew one of them lost.
Ever boxing match.
Yeah.
Logan can't box anymore with his contract.
Mm-hmm. I know one of them. Yeah, I know one of them lost.
Yeah, he won't box because he's part of the WWE now. So I don't think he'll ever box again.
Yeah.
Why would he? But yeah, Jake. Fuck.
It was Jake that lost. Okay.
With the talent that Logan has in the ring and with Seth, this is going to be a great match. It really is. It's going to be a good match. Love or hate Logan Paul. He hasn't had a bad outing in WWE. He's not going to have a bad outing with the GOAT.
My favorite wrestler right now, Seth.
He's just. I tell you, ever since they did the thing with him as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker,
yeah,
that his entire character. I'm just like, oh my God, this is totally going to be called the Seth Rollins Joker era.
It is.
Yeah.
What he did last night with Logan in jumping the Miz so he could. It's so Joker.
Yeah, and then he put the phone to his face.
Yeah, to get the eyes.
Yeah.
One of the best parts of Raw last night.
That is always one of the best parts of Raw. I love Seth.
He's just so good, and he's got something that usually means a long time in this business, like Chris Jericho, and able to reinvent himself over and over and over and over again. But I gotta say, this Seth freaking Rollins character, who I am now gonna always refer to as Seth Joker.
Joker Seth.
Joker Seth. It's the laugh, man. And then just like you really do feel when he's in the ring and he's like directing, like
the crowd.
He's a little insane. He truly is just a little insane.
He's a troll. He's pretty much a troll. Like he's troll.
Super troll.
He's just ultimate. He doesn't take shit seriously at all.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I feel like he is having the most fun in his career right now. His freaking outfit last night. Those freaking sunglasses.
What does he? I heard like he takes stuff from Becky's closet.
He just and then
y'all hold it down there, back.
He'll just go to craft services and like meld outfits together. The I think it was SmackDown this week. He was wearing like red diamonds and shit. Like,
yes. It's like where the fuck do you get these outfits? And then Becky literally says he just raids my closet and combines with this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Listen, I love Seth. I do think it's time. It is time post WrestleMania, Vince, because you're in charge now. Let's be real. Please put him in the championship picture, main title picture. Please. He's over.
Yeah,
he's over.
I agree. It's time for another championship run. And he's so organically face right now. Like, even though he's playing very anti-hero, he's just so over. But Logan Paul, Seth Rollins is going to be a banger of a match.
Logan, but it's going to be.
I want to see Seth win. I really do.
Seth is winning. Oh, Seth is winning.
You never know. You never know with those matches.
I know Vince is back. Okay, I know.
It has nothing to do with Vince. They like their celebrities to win at Mania, especially at a Mania in Hollywood.
That's right, and Logan is very popular amongst but
it'll basically be a hometown crowd for him.
But again, I know Logan lost he lost against Roman, he lost the Royal Rumble, and they might want to give him a W.
Exactly.
But Seth cannot lose. He lost last year at Mania. I don't want him to lose again. I really don't. He deserves a win. Like,
your next possible match that's pretty much assured is happening in some way or form. Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley. I still think this might end up being some form of tag or four-way with the Hurt Business coming back, and we might finally be getting Wyatt 6.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I would love that because something needs to save this Bray Wyatt character for me. Like,
I'm going to fight all these urges with my brother. Fuck that shit.
I don't know. I did watch a little bit of SmackDown this week, and I saw the Firefly Funhouse. Or was that Raw last night?
It was Raw. We was fucking with Bobby? Is that the one?
No. I think it was SmackDown. Anyway, and I don't know. It's just not hitting. It's just not hitting me.
It's just a bunch of random bullshit put together by someone who's on acid. That's what it feels like.
The fact that LA Knight hasn't been seen since, I'm just like, y'all better not be writing him off.
Wait, Omos gets a WrestleMania match before
LA Knight does not have anything.
Ain't that something?
Well, and mind you, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale hasn't been announced yet.
That's true.
That's going to happen. So, all right. So you got Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley. I just don't care.
Okay, it's gonna be.
I just don't care.
Spear.
A lot of mystical, and then the snack piss break. Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Not watching it. I'm sorry.
I will say Brock Lesnar, rip him in pieces. Tear him up. Go off the script again like you have.
Retire him. Injure him. I don't care.
I never want to see anyone get hurt.
That's too far. My hate for Omos. You see, my hate for Omos is too powerful. I need to calm it down. Okay.
This next match, I do think is going to happen. They're really starting to bring it to a head. Ray versus Dominic.
Oh hell yeah! I can't wait.
I can't wait for that.
And I think I'm anxious to see because Dom hasn't had a lot of ring time lately. He hasn't been doing a lot of in ring. He's been doing a lot of stories with Mommy. So,
Mommy.
And then your other match, Edge versus Finn Balor. I mean, do we even need to talk about this? It's going to be two goats going at it.
Brood Edge versus Demon Balor, please. That's what I want.
I don't want to see Brood Edge again. We've seen that a couple of times. That a couple of times.
Yeah, but I want to harness the darkness, and
no, I want to see Rated R Edge come after Balor. After Demon Balor, I want to see Rated R Superstar
Edge. And then finally finish this feud once and for all.
Yes. And because I think this is going to be one of Edge's last matches.
No, come on.
Yeah,
no.
He said he's about ready to be done. He wanted the match with Beth, which he got at Elimination Chamber.
In his home country, Canada.
In his home country. So
hopefully he retires at WrestleMania 40. I think that's why I would love that. That would be great.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
WrestleMania 40, cap it off. I'm done. That would be great. I miss Edge, man. I fucking love it. But you know what? What if the Omos match versus Bork Laser? What if Bork Laser versus Omos is actually a hit? Because we've never seen this before, right?
I mean, there's part of me that thinks it could be. The chances that it actually is are very still over there gonna die just trying to get it out.
We've seen this match before. Omos versus Bibby Lashley. Omos versus Brain Strongman. We've seen it before, and Omos takes the L each time. Like he's gonna lose. Like no, the Nigerian Giant. Oh, fuck that. I'm sorry, Josie. I'm not watching it. I can't watch it. Nah, fuck that.
All right. So AEW this week.
Oh, good.
I did want to say, Tony Khan, what the fuck were you doing with that major announcement?
Man,
what the fuck, man?
All access.
Don't get me wrong. Sounds like an interesting show. Could have been announced with a tweet.
Right. That's what I was saying.
I was thinking we were getting another Forbidden Door. He usually has a new championship debuted at Revolution. So I thought it was something on that level. And he didn't even announce it. He gave it to Adam Cole, baby.
I love my boy, but
damn.
And before we get into this, we've got to talk about this, Kill. Something's got to be done in the creative AEW. There needs to be some more storytelling. It's just, we talked about it last night on Sports Report. An average AEW show is about an hour and 20 minutes of wrestling. And you figure 30 minutes of commercials. So that means that only 10 minutes of backstage on screen stuff, usually, on average. Honestly, I think that's a little too much. I think you need to be building up more stories. I think there needs to be a little bit more backstage stuff. And I get it. They're trying to be more sports based. I understand it. Lately, it's just matches. There's no rhyme or reason. I mean, I'm excited to see that we're getting Chris Jericho versus Pretty Peter Avalon after Chris beat the shit out of him, but it's still a pointless match. Like Peter's not, unless Sammy gets involved, or not Sammy, unless Ricky gets involved and makes Peter win, which would be hilarious.
Ricky Starks going over Jericho again. Yeah. I mean, the matches are bangers. Like almost every match. Like AEW has great matches. I say like we don't care. Like I don't like what is it? We're having Death Triangle versus the Elite, which is gonna be a good match, but no story.
That's already happened. I think you're about to see. So getting into this card for this week, you got the Casino Tag Team Battle Royale to get the 4th spot in the Revolution match versus what is now the Acclaimed, the Ass Boys, Jarrett and Lethal, which I don't understand. But I'm pretty sure your final team in this is going to be the Lucha Bros.
Okay. That's going to be a good match. That is going to be a good match.
Well, and honestly, as much as I love the Acclaim, and I do, I would love to see the Lucha Bros finally hold some tag team gold.
Okay, yeah. I'm a big Acclaim fanboy. I agree with you. I'm a big Acclaim. Like y'all know how much I fucking love my boy.
Luchas are the oppressed tag team, so to speak. They need some gold.
My boy Max.
Agreed. Luchas were the highlight of the tag division in the beginning of AEW, and the fact that they've never held the titles is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Riho is returning. Tony Storm versus Riho. It would be a good match.
Wasn't she hurt?
Yeah, she's been injured.
Yeah,
that's actually a good match.
Rio is amazing.
Rio's straight now. She okay now.
Rio is talented. Tony is talented, and I'm sure this is going to build into the story of the originals versus the freelancers. But right now, you're not invested in it because Rio's just coming back. So, Orange Cassidy, one of the highlights of AEW right now, is defending the All Atlantic Championship against Big Bill.
I kind of like that belt too.
I mean, AEW really doesn't have ugly belts. To me, their ugliest belts are the tag titles.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah,
I agree. The tag titles look all right.
I agree with that.
WWE's, but compared to everything else, the tag titles look mediocre. I agree. The fuck is that a spider? Oh, never mind. Y'all keep the.
Don't be like our truth. Don't be like our truth. I'm scared of spiders.
No, I don't fucking like spiders.
I True Junior.
I don't like spiders. Listen, because it's funny. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man, but
you don't like spiders.
I fucking bro. That's a daddy long leg, bro. Oh my god, no.
FTW Championship on the line. Hook put versus Matt Hardy. I mean, it would probably be a good match.
Hook's winning.
Right. MJF versus Brian Danielson ahead of their 60-minute match. And then the Face of the Revolution ladder match is actually going to be held on Dynamite this year. Samoa Joe on commentary.
I hate Samoa Joe on commentary. Just blah.
I don't understand why I guess because he won it last year.
He just blah.
Chucky Ducky quack quack
is why he's on commentary. And then, mind you, this is the go home shows before Revolution this weekend. So.
I'm not really expecting much from this week's for next week.
Yeah, because they're gonna leave it all for the show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be. It's not gonna be. They're gonna close out storylines, button up, get ready for matches.
Yep.
How much is Revolution again? I think it's on Bleach Report.
How much?
$50. God
dang! Can I give you a 2-piece and a biscuit? God dang!
I told y'all I'm gonna end up getting it. So
if you get it, man,
I'll stream it.
That's a lot of money.
And it's because I actually do want to watch it. I do, and I got time to wait for certain websites to upload it. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I ain't got time. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to.
So
watch
you can join us, Kill.
Yeah,
I mean, Will did it with me a couple of months ago. We watched AEW.
Watch my girl.
Or All Out.
Watch my girl Athena lose to Jade.
Hey, no, like I'm not paying for that. I'm sorry, Tony Khan. Get a fucking streaming deal or something like Peacock or something. So
well, he charges that much because he only does 4 year.
Okay.
4 year. Well,
And
5 last year with Forbidden Door, but
he does stack the card with like a lot of matches. So
hasn't really been a bad pay-per-view in AEW.
No, I agree with that.
Not like Battlegrounds or some stupid shit like that. Oh my God, I remember it. Oh, the old WWE pay-per-views were ass.
Real quick before we get out of here,
the worst one, Taboo Tuesday.
The fuck, hell no, I ain't got time.
That was trash.
Real quick before we get out of here, AEW Revolution 2023, 10 things that must happen. Number 10, AEW, keep it at 7 matches.
Yes, please don't make them too long. Please don't.
Tony Khan must realize that more is more. Don't always work. Sure, it's great that AEW main man wants to give wrestling fans unbelievable values on their pay-per-views, but he shouldn't clutter the card with too many bouts.
Please don't.
Should be no more than 67 matches of pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, one of the matches is guaranteed an hour long.
At least one.
Number 9, Jamie Hayter pins Ruby Soho.
Yes.
I like Jamie. I'm starting to come around on Jamie.
Boy, Mike. Haters gonna hype, Mike. I know that's a terrible.
Well, and I mean, the only reason why Ruby Soho is involved in this AEW's women's title situation this weekend is Ruby's there to eat the pin and let Jamie Hayter versus Saraya bloom out of the 3-way into a singles clash at Double or Nothing.
I'm just hating the way they doing Soho, man, because I don't know if I remember a dude by the name of Tommy Dreamer. He did a lot of the same shit Ruby doing, and I just hate it for her, man. I just hate it for her.
Agreed. It says if it isn't, it should. This is 100% all Elite's plan. If it isn't, it should be. No, it is. There are still concerns about Saraya's wobbly heel run alongside Toni Storm, which, let's be honest, isn't really what people wanted to see from either woman. But she's maybe the only credible challenger Hayter has heading into the biggest show of the year.
I mean, look at it. You bring Saraya back with all this fan or face fanfare, and now you got her walking around shooting everybody the bird. What the?
And calling everybody baby girl.
Yeah, baby girl.
Yeah. Oh baby girl. God. No.
Baby girl.
Number 8, Wardlow becomes TNT champion.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can see that, but I agree with you, Josie. I agree with you because I'm tired of playing.
Please stop hot potatoing this belt.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like hot potato, the fucking
hot potato, man.
The whole roster can have the TNT title at this point. Like fuck it.
Get it to me.
I mean, this guy says a good thing. Radiohead frontman Thom Yorke once crooned, "Everything in its right place." Maybe Thom and the boys could convince to provide the soundtrack for a video package montage showing Wardlow regaining the TNT title from Samoa Joe Revolution. This just needs to happen because it feels a major mistake to take the belt from him in the first place.
Yeah,
Joe will need to help kickstart the next chapter of ROH Godness soon, so he can't have any AEW gold over his shoulder when that time comes.
Right.
Besides, Big Wardlow didn't deserve to get cut off at the knees creatively anyway. This is Tony Khan's chance to rectify the era, strap the rocket to Wardlow's back yet again, reestablish him as the best mid-card champion in the entire company. If Samoa Joe wins, then Wardlow is probably done, and the unstoppable, occasional Goldberg-esque babyface monster who powerbombs the tits off everyone in sight. I mean, he's not. It's 100% truth.
Yeah,
100% truth. Yeah. And I honestly think Wardlow does win because they are filming TV for ROH again. You don't want Joe with an AEW title. You want him, the monster of ROH.
And he's obviously going to be on ROH because he holds the title. Wardlow has to win. I mean, I like Wardlow.
Okay, so here's one. Number 7 I do not agree with, and it is the Guns survive.
No, fuck him.
Speaking of creative mistakes, a lot of people raised eyebrows when the Guns beat the Acclaim to become the new AEW Tag Team Champions. Matt Caster and Anthony Bowens were just getting started as champions. Everyone quaked for much of 2022 after all. How's this for a shocker? The Guns should retain Evolution. Yeah, why not? AEW arguably shit the bed by booking a surprise change earlier this month.
To that right.
They'll get the belts back on the Acclaimed and pretend nothing ever happened.
To that writer who just wrote that.
Stop it.
Man.
Also, the Guns don't deserve to be discarded so quickly. They've been entertaining in their own right since breaking free of Billy Shadow. It'd be a real pity if they were thrown to the lids in some multi-team affair for the hell of it. Keep these belts on them until double nothing at least.
What?
Why?
They're basically saying Tony fucked up. He's got to own his fuck up.
They're boring.
Fuck the ass boys. No, I'm just saying.
They're boring.
They're talented, but fuck them. Hell
They
no.
can go, but they also boring.
Fuck them. Give it back to the Acclaim then. If you're gonna do that, fuck it.
Acclaim should never lost them in the beginning.
They should have. Yeah, they should have lost that Revolution or something. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Hey, fuck them.
Who they got naked pictures of? That's what I want to know.
Well, I know I'm salty because I'm an Acclaim fan. I know, okay, but fuck them. No.
Man.
No. Oh my God. If they retain.
That's why I asked when they won, did they need them?
Fuck the ass boys. Now,
You were better off. You were better keeping them on their Acclaim.
I honestly see this going another way. In this type of belt, neither of those teams have to be pinned. And with Jarrett and Lethal in this match, either of those guys could eat the pin.
Yes.
And both the Guns and the Elite and the Acclaim still stay strong.
That's true. That's true.
Number 6, Ricky Starks beats Chris Jericho again. And on the vignette, it says JAS is banned from ringside. I fully believe there is some kind of shenanigans that's going to happen with this. Like, Jericho didn't actually write it. And they're actually going to be at ringside. But I still believe that, yes, Ricky Starks beats Chris Jericho again. Like, the way they built this feud, he's got to.
He outsmarted him last week.
Oh, my God. It was so good.
Ricky Starks.
You man, Jericho's a fucking idiot. He said, I would sign it, but I don't have a pen. He's like, oh, that's fine. I got one right here. Oh, my God, bro. I can't wait for this match. I don't give a fuck what Will got to say. I'm going to love this match.
I feel like Will is starting to slowly get on the Ricky Starks train.
My boy. How dare you? That's my son.
I just said one time, and I must admit, the product that he's putting out is better than anything what WB's putting out right now. Between his promo work, his ring, it's just way better than anything WB's putting out right now. I mean,
you saying this because Stacks ain't here, huh?
No, I'm just saying. I said it when Stacks was here.
Like, you're right.
I said it when Stacks was here. He's doing more than most of those wrestlers doing in WWE right now. So I got to give him props for that. He's not my cup of tea. I don't look at him the way you guys do, but you know,
don't you get fight forever? Don't you get fight forever? Because
he doing his thing, so I got to give it to him.
Don't you get that fight forever, Will? Because I'm gonna torment you with that.
I'm waiting on my Ricky Starks versus LA Knight match just to drive y'all crazy.
Yes, please.
Just to drive y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, I ain't gonna say in front. I actually like LA Knight. I won't say in front. But him. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to see the match. That's why I want to see the match.
I think I just sit there in awe.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just going to.
You can't pick no win. You can't hit. The winner is you because you're watching the match.
Yeah, I'm the winner. There you go.
So, number 5, Hangman Page shocks Mox.
I'm tired of Hangman.
Well, in the guy's writing, I kind of agree with this. First, he starts it off prediction blood.
Of course, you know he's gonna blade.
It's a Texas death match, so they're gonna.
You know he's gonna blade.
Bleeding. This is a John Moxley match, and he has the freedom to do whatever. It's a John Moxley match, and he has the freedom to do whatever the heck he likes in AEW circles. So the buckets of red stuff will be showing during the Texas death match.
Oh yeah.
Everyone is expecting Mox to score the victory too, but that shouldn't be in Tony Khan's plans for Sunday. Hangman sorely needs a pay-per-view win and fast. Christ, he hasn't won one of these mega events since dispatching Adam Cole as AEW World Champion back at Revolution last year. No, AEW doesn't put on a ton of pay-per-views, but the point still stands. All Adam needs some success. Beating a hard bastard like Moxley at his own gate would represent a major stride forward for Hangman in early 2023. Some believe it's only a matter of time before he aligns with his pals in the Elite, and a win at Revolution would give him some steam for the first time in a while.
But my thing is, do you still keep Hangman in that same regard? I mean, his title reign sucked.
They're not talking about title reign.
Well, I'm just saying his title reign sucked. And that's when he was at his peak. Do we really look at him or consider him anymore?
I think we do. We were just talking about how good he was in that last Moxley.
Oh, yeah, it was good, but I'm just saying, are we still looking at him?
Yes. I think he's still one of the top guys in AEW. Like we said, Will, you can have a bad run as a champion.
This is true.
And come back from it.
This is true. We've seen it plenty of times.
I think he will have another run in AEW.
We've seen it plenty of times. That's true.
I think he's done a good job, honestly, in kind of rebuilding himself since that run and everything. So I think Hangman's on a good pack. I do 100% agree with this. He needs to win this match.
You think he will?
Yeah, I hope so. Even though it puts him at 2-2 if he does, but
I mean, I like John Moxley, but I think Hangman deserves this dub.
Number 4, someone attacks the Elite backstage. Someone doesn't mean CM Punk, people. If you reading this might think that's where it's truly heading, but it isn't. Of course, AEW announcers could lead fans down the path that they really like.
Be funny as hell if it happened, though.
Be revealed on Dynamite or Rampage. Probs of former sooner.
Be funny as hell if it happened, though.
Oh my God! So, spoiler alert: it'd be the Blackpool Combat Club. The fact that House of Black hasn't really been mentioned in entry, perhaps saying everything about their chances of upsetting the Elite at Revolution. Malachi and friends are a speed bump for Kenny Omega and the Bucks, and that's just the way it is.
I kind of like that name, Blackpool Combat Club. I kind of like that name.
The Blackpool. Wait, what does MJF call it? The Cuckold Club or something like that?
Yeah.
The Black Cuckold Club. Why you say Black Cuckold Club? Fucking MJF. How dare you? It's Black History Month. You can't say that.
On Sunday, the Elite should retain their trios titles, celebrate backstage, and then be found laid out in the locker room by the
Black History Month will be over in about 21 minutes.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I'm the West, so I got time.
Number 3. The Iron Man has plenty of balls. They're saying 6-5.
6-5?
Yeah. It says this fan will die on the WrestleMania 32 main event was excellent hill every single day of the week, but there is merit to claims that it was boring. A self-obsessed snore of a match that would, I'm sorry, that's 13. It was a snore of a match that just didn't suit the WWF audience in 96. Shawn Michaels and Brett could have used a few pins or submissions to help tell their story, no doubt. AEW must learn from that and ensure MJF versus Bryan Danielson is more Rock versus Triple H at Judgment Day 2000 than HBK versus Hart. 1 hour is a long-ass time, especially when everyone watching will be sitting with a phone and Twitter's endless scrolling gimmick in hand. 6-5 would be better than a 1-0 on this occasion. Daniel's technical acumen can stall for time and slow things down when it suits, but this headliner absolutely should become some 0-0 stalemate that goes to overtime because one man couldn't beat the other. It should not. Number 2, Roman Reigns almost cost. Being Roman Reigns almost cost MJF. What?
Oh shit.
What kill?
Understand this.
Hold on. I think I glitched out again. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me fix my thing.
MGF character is a top-notch prick. The reigning world champion is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Keep going. I'll be back. I'm gonna reload my thing.
Okay.
the kind who got out of the way to troll opponents and make crowds beg to see someone slap him silly. It's way too much to ask MJF not only work in some callbacks that ex-Daniel Bryan WB routes opposite Roman Reigns. At one point, it'd be giggle if Friedman pulled back into a corner, performed a Roman Reigns ooh-ah taunt, and then leapt into the sky for a Superman punch. That would be hilarious. This bid to mess with Danielson's head would ideally cost MJF a fall and make the commentary team question why he's even trying that in a major world championship match. AEW doesn't need to go overboard with this sort of thing, but MJF playing Roman Reigns even for a split second would be a neat Easter egg that would give some fans something else to discuss after the show.
Yeah.
And number one, I don't agree with this, but they say MJF retains.
I don't agree with it either. Go ahead and get this thing over with.
You knew this was coming. Bryan Danielson is a majestic pro wrestler who defied the odds and Vince McMahon-led company over and over again. However, he isn't the right man to topple MJF and end the heel's first AEW title reign, at least not a Revolution mere months into Friedman's run. MJF is a once-in-a-generation villain that Tony Khan should be building his product around throughout 2023. It's super important that Khan doesn't rewatch WrestleMania 30 before Sunday, then rock up San Francisco's Chase Center and pass the champ off by telling him he's dropping the gold. The 60-minute Iron Man match is an ideal chance to hammer home just how great MJF is. He's the future of all elite wrestling, could be the future of the biz as a whole. Cutting him down now would be looked back as one of TK's worst mistakes.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen. So Kill, they say that MJF will retain.
There he is.
Well,
he's coming through. I like him through. Come on, kid. Come back to us, buddy.
I think he's still having issues.
Yeah. He may be. If there's nothing else.
If it does happen, if he does keep the title, they've got to change some things up. They've got to spice up his reign somehow, some way. Maybe MJF needs a faction. I don't know, but somehow, some way, like they've got to get me more invested in his reign.
I agree. Because right now it's terrible. It's like we had more interest in the hunt than actually him actually winning and overcoming.
Agreed.
You know?
All right. Well, I think that does it for me. And
yes.
I think that does it for Will. And Kill Computer decided it didn't want to work no more. Or his phone decided it didn't want to work no more. So we're going to head out of here, and we will see y'all next week for another episode. We'll be recapping Revolution. So, wait. Oh, he's back for the close.
He's back for the close.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Fixed.
Round one.
But it's over.
I need to get a new phone. I think that's what it is. I think I need a new phone.
But it's over. We're leaving. We're done.
Oh, that's it? All right.
Yeah. Tell the fans goodbye.
Bye, y'all. Go eat some food, masturbate, do stuff. I don't
Christ.
Go.
Dream of Nikita. Dream of Gigi. Dream of Bailey.
Mine. No, Bailey and Gigi are mine. Don't do that. That's me. Hold on. I have to do one.
Yeah.
Almost with my hair long.
Real quill. That article said MJF retains.
No.
That thing need to be done. Go get it over with.
Give Bryan Danielson a fucking run, please. He's doing so great. He's great right now. But he's probably going to put over the younger talent, so I do see MJF winning.
There's more to it than MJF needs a long run. They've just got to figure out a way to make it more interesting.
Right. Because right now it's boring.
I think maybe they do bring CM Punk back for that.
I'm hoping. His pec should be about healed, so maybe soon.
Yeah. CM Punk would revitalize his dead
If he ain't too busy with those fine ass AJ.
Ooh, AJ,
all right, guys.
I'm too mean.
We will see y'all next week. Kill, hang out real quick.
Of course, I got you.
All right.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.